Yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Shinryukin here, but you can just call me Shin. And today, I have Elemental Shaman PvP guide for you. Now let's get right into it. So stats. Stat priority. Obviously, it's the start of an expansion, so stats are extremely low, right? We have absolutely like nothing of all the stats. We're on a PvP combat here. See, I got 6% crit, 15% haste, 25% versatility, and 23% mastery. You're gonna want versatility and haste pretty much across the board. Those are the safest, best stats to get. Mastery and crit come in second. Now it really depends what you want to build for, because Earthshock's been buffed recently, and Earthshock actually hits like a truck now. Like, let me just get some Maelstrom built up. Yeah, so crits, no crit. So see, that's 710k non-crit. Earthshock can crit for over 1 million. And crit's really good for Ellie because it's not nerfed in PvP. So crit is really good for Ellie Shaman due to these talents, the Elemental Fury talent and also this talent. It actually makes it so your crit is not 50% in PvP. I think it's about 75%. And due to the fact that Earthshock just hits so hard, and you can just spam it back to back, crit is definitely useful. So I mean, I don't know about you, but that's pretty decent, having like instant cast spells hit for like over 1 million. So yeah, haste. So yeah, versatility and haste, your two main stats. And then it's up to you, man. Crit, mastery, you know, maybe you can play around with a bit of crit. Probably safer to just go with mastery, honestly. Because I did recently just buff its scaling in the most recent updates. So yeah, those are the stats that you want to go for. And then talents. So this is a build that seems to be the best for PvP at the moment. It requires the least amount of casting, so you get the most instant cast possible with this build. Obviously, starting from the top, you know, you got your Astral Shift, then we're taking Plains Traveler, reduced cooldown, Thunderous Pause to get out of snares, Frost Shock, Earth Shield, all the good stuff. You can just pause this. I'll put it in the description as well, so you can just easily just copy and paste it and import it. But yeah, just to really explain things, so we've got our 20-second cooldown snare break, we've got our gust of wind jump, obviously we've got slow, we got 10% increased health, we got our Earth Ellie, we got greater purge, so purge 2 buffs, we got crit chance for Earthshock crit, we got damage reduction with our Ellie out, we got our weapon imbue so we can get Seas of Wind, so we take less damage from spell casts. Then we've also got snare removal on the Wind Rush Totem. With our Stone Bulwark, we've got bigger knockback, Thunderstorm, and then we're using Ancestral Swiftness because it pairs well with Ancestral Swiftness, because it immediately summons an ancestor every time we press it. And yeah, obviously we're taking our Earth Shield, got our more powerful Healing Surge, magic damage reduction, yada yada yada, decurse, you know, you can get rid of that. We can't really, but yeah, maybe take that. Over on the Ellie side, obviously you got Earthshock, and then you come down this side, we get our Fire Ellie, get all these Flame Shock talents, Primordial Wave package, and also Liquid Magma Totem to spread out Flame Shocks, 30-second cooldown on both that and this. This is our mini burst window that we can do every 30 seconds. This row is just all fire, obviously, you can see it. It's all yellow and red. Maelstrom generation, Flame Shock critical strikes, and more powerful elementals. Then we take the Ascendance package for Lava Bursts. Obviously, we increase our haste when we get a proc, and then we also have a chance to proc it on Lava Burst casts. Over here, we get 10% damage every time we throw an Elemental Blast, a Primordial Wave, because dealing direct damage with Fire Frost Nature damage within 10 seconds will increase all damage dealt by 10% for 10 seconds. Can only occur once every 30 seconds. Now, Fire, Frost, and Nature is elemental damage, which is Primordial Wave. You know, hurls Primordial Wave dealing elemental damage. So it's a perfect synergy. Every 30 seconds, you get a 10% damage boost from this. You get a 10% haste increase, and you've also spreading all your flame shocks. And Primordial Wave hits everything, causes your next lava burst to hit everything with flame shock on it after you cast it. So it's a good little AoE burst every 30 seconds. Now coming down the left side, a few minor spells. The main thing is Ice Fury, which actually hits pretty decent. But what makes Ice Fury good is this talent here. After you cast Ice Fury, the next time you cast a Nature and a Fire spell, you additionally cast an Ellie Blast for free. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, we're taking this here, Lightning Conjure, which makes Nature spells deal 8% increased damage. So that's 8% more damage on Earth Shock. We've got 5% more damage on Earth Shock here. We've also got 8% increased damage on Earth Shock here. And then, yeah, let's talk about the hero talent, Farseer. So whenever you press Primordial Wave, it's going to summon an Ancestor by your side, and the Ancestor is just going to mimic your cast. So as soon as you cast Lava Burst, bang, it's going to cast a Lava Burst as well. And it's just pretty much just going to cast Lava Burst and Elemental Blasts. You have to be casting though, so if you stop casting, it's going to stop casting. It also works with Healing Surge. So you can, if you're in a pinch and you need to get a heal, you can, because we're taking Ancestral Swiftness with this talent here with Nature's Swiftness, it summons an Ancestor, so you can press this, boom, summon an Ancestor, and then boom, Healing Surge, and it'll heal you. So not only did my heal me for almost 800k, the Ancestor also healed me for 300k, so you know, that's like 1 million. And then so we're taking 20% more powerful Ancestor spells. Ancestors last an additional 4 seconds. Lava Burst gains an additional charge and deals 5% increased damage. Every time an Ancestor called, they reduce the cooldown of your elemental. Increase maximum Maelstrom. Spirit Walker's momentum extends the duration of Spirit Walker's grace every time you spells. And then this one's a toss up. I find Natural Harmony is pretty insane. So Nature's Guardian is like your best defensive, honestly, believe it or not. So because I'm taking this talent, it makes my Nature's Guardian, whenever I drop below 35% health, I instantly heal for 30% of my maximum health every 30 seconds. Okay. Or you can take this, which is more just like pad healing. I find this is like way better. It way more of a lifesaver. And then obviously our capstone talent here is, Ancestral Swiftness, which just makes your next damage or healing spell 10% more effective. It says right here, if Nature's Swiftness is known, it replaces it and causes Ancestral Swiftness to call an Ancestor. PvP talents. Shamanism is pretty much a lock-in. You always want Shamanism. It's insane. Every minute you can just get a 20% Bloodlust for 10 seconds. You macro it with all your bursts and stuff. I'll show you the macros as well. This is probably, a lock-in as well. Every 30 seconds you cast Primordial Wave. Increases the critical effect. So not the critical chance, just the critical damage by 15%. So that's 15% damage on top of your lava bursts, just every 30 seconds because of Primordial Wave being a 30-second cooldown. Then this one you can change out. So if you're facing a lot of casters, Grounding Totem. If you want to be more tanky, Burrow, then you can just avoid damage. And you got Unleash Shield, Static Field. Even maybe those are pretty much the only ones I'd run. I pretty much just keep Grounding Totem at the moment because Warlocks and Mages are just off the charts, insane at the moment. Yeah. Alright, so talents, gear. Let's do some macros now. So the macros that I use. So let's go over the burst macro. So I pretty much just macro Primordial Wave and Ancestral Swiftness together because they're a 30-second cooldown. And it works perfectly with burst. Because I don't know why doesn't Primordial Wave work? And they still haven't fixed this bug. We can't throw Primordial Waves at training dummies. Bro, PvP dummies? Like, what the hell, man? Small indie company, am I right, boys? Alright, so yeah. We've already got Dingo, Ancestral Swiftness. You know, we just instantly throw a Lava Burst. Obviously, it's not as good because my Ancestor has expired. So I'll wait for it to come back and I'll show you how that macro works. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Some other macros that I use, like at mouse cursor macros for your roots and speed. It's just saves like 1 extra second having to actually click it. So as soon as you press the key button, it just puts it down. And so I'm like running around, boom, I immediately put that at my feet. I don't even have to like click to where it to go. So this is back off cooldown. When you just pop that and then just boom, you can just burst immediately with like your things, with your ancestors. Boom, big earth shock crits. Ice Fury's popping off. Okay, I'm getting carried away. So another macro. Let's go over the main burst macro. So the main burst macro is actually just having Ascendance and everything together. This top part I don't think is really necessary anymore, because when you summon your elemental, they just immediately cast their spells for some reason. You don't actually get to control it. So they will just immediately cast Lava Meteor, or the Ellie will automatically cast a stun on your target. So just ignore that top bit for now. So yeah, my macro's got my cast Bloodlust, PvP talent, this one, 1 minute cooldown. It's got that, and then obviously it's got Ascendance in it as well as my racial, and then a Saltwater Potion. If one's in my bag, it'll use it. So it'll use all that together and just pop off. Now, Ascendance is a 3 minute cooldown. So there's 2 minutes of where you can use Bloodlust again. So I'm actually going to alter this macro on the fly and put Bloodlust in it, so that when you press it, bang. So even after your big Ascendance is over, you can still make use of the actual Bloodlust talent every minute. There you go. Cool. Yeah, so for example, when I just cast out my Fire Ellie, it immediately presses the Meteor. I don't know if that's a bug or intended, but it never used to be like that. It used to be you actually were able to control the spells and press them individually. And also keep in mind, when your Fire Ellie expires, it will summon another little guy who will also cast a Meteor. Also, you have this talent here. With Flame Shock damage over time, critical strikes reduce the cooldown of your Fire and Storm Ellie by 1 second. And Flame Shock has a 50% increased critical strike chance. So as you can see, I put this up, and you can see the Fire Ellie is just coming off cooldown like very quickly. If you look right over the tooltip, 74, 73, 70, 70, 69, 68. It's getting... Okay, well, my Flame Shocks are over. But yeah, if you just keep Flame Shock up, as you can see, my Fire Elemental is coming down. Like, it's almost back. Pretty quick. Boom. Cool it in. Big Meteor. Boom. He's not attacking because he's an absolute idiot. So, another also a very important talent to keep note of that makes Earthshock even better is Aftershock. We used to play Surge of Power, but Aftershock's actually insane now because Earthshock got buffed. So, yeah, as you can see, it has a 25% chance to refund the Maelstrom that you spent. So you can just hit back-to-back like big Earth Shocks and really chunk someone's health. It is quite satisfying indeed. Let's see if we can get it refunded. So yeah, see, I just got double Earth Shocks right there. Oh, triple Earth Shocks. It just got refunded 3 times right there. And then it just got refunded again, as you can see. I just did 2 Earth Shocks back-to-back. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It makes you a lot more mobile, and it also makes up for the loss of Windspeaker's Resurgence, where we got a guaranteed Lava Burst after Earthshock. So, yeah, back to macros. Those are pretty much the main macros. To and obviously Earthshock as well. Earthquake is also an @cursor macro, which I'll leave in the description. So, first and foremost, we'll go over the mini burst, which is the 30-second burst. So, just say that, we'll go over here. So there's more targets. So you're in a battleground. There's a big team fight. It's very simple. All you do is just, look at getting your Flame Shocks out, and then throw down a Liquid Magma Totem, throw your Primordial Wave, and then Lava Burst. And you just hit a bunch of Lava Bursts. And if you get a proc, just spam Lava Burst and then procs. You just keep spamming your Lava Bursts out and using them on Earth Shocks. Earth Shocks will hit pretty hard. They'll be a good chunk of your damage. And obviously you can use, because Fire Elemental comes back up so quickly, you can also get that, hang on, I need to do something real quick. Yeah, so, fuck, I'm just chucking everything in this goddamn Primordial Wave macro. Honestly, yeah, like, I'm literally, like, fixing this on the fly. Boom. So you want to cast Bloodlust, new Racial, Ancestral Swiftness, Primordial Wave. So, got your Flame Shock on a target, that there. Then you want to just go macro, Earth Ellie, boom, 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 boom. And then your Meteor will hit from your Earth Ellie, will hit as you spam out your Lava Burst. And just a big chunk of damage. You get a proc, then yeah, that's sick. Your Ice Fury proc, it's always juicy. And then, you know, you're getting refunds. Don't forget to spend your Ice Fury and Powered Frost Shocks. Oh, we got another proc. Then obviously our Mini Burst is back up, so we can go again, you know. Instant cast Lava Burst with Ancestral Swiftness. And then we're just getting like so many Earth Shocks. We got a refund there. Another one. Yeah, just keep an eye on Earth, Fire Elemental, because it just comes back like all the time, eh? And now we'll go over the big burst, which will be like the 3-minute Ascendance burst. Well, first, let me test if this macro works. Shit. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. So unfortunately, yeah, it just kind of fucking dies, stops working. I just want to see what a Meteor hits for. I mean, it only hits for 316k, dude. Like, that's so dog shit. It's basically a Lava Burst. Like, so big burst macro you want to use. So you want to use first, and then immediately after you press your burst macro. Unfortunately, you can't macro in Fire Elemental with Ascendance together because they actually share a global cooldown. And Blizzard kind of screwed up cast sequence macros, so it's probably better to just have 2 separate buttons. I personally use Shift X for my big burst macro, and then just X for my Fire Ellie. So you pretty much just go Shift X and take your finger off Shift and press X at the same time, and that will cast everything. Bloodlust, that'll cast Bloodlust to increase your haste by 20%. It'll cast your Racial. It'll use any other trinkets that you want to put in the macro. It'll use the Saltwater Potion if you go in your bag. It'll also, and then it'll cast Ascendance, which will immediately shoot out fat lava bursts at everything with Flame Shock on it. And then, so that's in one button press. And then immediately after you press your Fire Ellie, so that the Meteor gets buffed by, pressed by the Blood Fury Racial, because you're doing it afterwards. So you've already got the Blood Fury Racial on. So in one, like almost one button press or 2 button presses, you know, the enemy's going to get hit by a bunch of massive lava bursts plus a Meteor. And then also you ideally have your Primordial Wave ready to go as well. So it's going to hit an instant, even harder lava burst as well on top of all that. So it's a lot of instant damage. So yeah, you want to look when you're ready to burst in your 3-minute, you want to look to like just get Flame Shocks up, like as many targets as possible. Then you want to get your thing down, your Liquid Totem, Primordial Wave, and then boom, and then Fire Ellie, and then yeah, it'll all hit like that. That's a lot of damage. Good AoE damage, and then insanely good single target damage if you get a lot of aftershock resets. So yeah, 30-second burst is back up now, so you can just pop a Liquid Magma, Primordial Wave, and then boom, and then you might get an Ascendance proc. If not, just keep spamming Lava Burst and keep spreading Flame Shock, aftershock resets, you know, refresh your Earth shield, put a Healing Stream totem down. If they're stacked up, cast a Chain Lightning to build Maelstrom. Maybe you got to peel, you know, drop a Root Totem to root them. You know, maybe you got to get the hell out of there. Maybe you got to press a defensive. You got a lot of defensives. Also, if your team's taking a lot of damage, press Ancestral Guidance before you use the main macro, because that'll create an insane amount of group healing, and your healer will love you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little quick Ellie Shaman guide. Let me know in the comments if you need to know anything else, and I'll be sure to respond. Till then, peace out. See you guys in the next video. Enjoy War Within. It's a lot of fun. It's a good expansion. I'm probably going to be playing a bit of Ellie Shaman, maybe a bit of Druid, maybe a bit of mage. Not too sure yet. Got to do a bit more leveling, but yeah. I do stream over on Twitch. Links in the description. Give me a follow so you know when I go live. I don't stream too often because I work away with my job, so I'm not always at home. I'm usually away somewhere for work, so I can't really stream. But yeah, I'm home at the moment, so I'll be streaming a bit. But yeah, other than that, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.